take 55 of like 300 videos that I've already filmed that might never go up. I've decided to do kind of like a makeup routine. Show you guys how I catfish the internet into thinking that I'm actually a bad bitch. Yes, believe it or not. So basically my name is Darina. I go by Medusa Karma on Instagram, and I'm just gonna show you guys how I catfish the internet. Yeah, I don't know if you can find content like this anywhere else. You probably can, but you know, thank you for watching me. Anyways, every time I do these videos, I just kind of like end up rambling, so we're gonna get straight to it. My face has been washed, moisturized, everything you can think about, prepped, primed, everything. I'm not a makeup artist, I'm not a professional, I don't have like stigma brushes, I don't even know if I'm using the right brushes to do my makeup. All I know is that the end result looks presentable. So, sorry for the noise going on in the back. So the first thing I do when I apply makeup is put on foundation, and that is because that's what I've been told to do. I'm just gonna be answering questions that I asked you guys to ask me on Instagram. So we're gonna apply the foundation. So I'm using my Fenty Pro Filtr Hydrating Longwear foundation. So I don't want to apply too much because I became one of those girls that just like apply on concealer and then I'm good to go. I used to hate on bitches like that, but look at me. So anyways, how do I even apply foundation? Oh, so squirt a little bit. It's not even like a full pump. Like, really, I'm trying to do bare minimum, to be honest, because I don't have a full face and I'm not gonna go anywhere after this. So this is what I've applied. How do I do this again? Oh, I take like this brush. Wow, it's like I'm doing makeup for the first time. So I take this brush and I dab a little on there, and I just like, damn. The reason why this foundation looks like this on me is because it was my summer foundation, so I'm looking a little bit pale right now, but please believe me that like I'm not trying to like do any blackfishing or anything. So I'm just gonna answer a few questions as I go ahead and like do the rest of my face. So I already did my foundation, my eyebrows, and I'm gonna conceal. And I use the Pro Filtr Instant Retouch Concealer in the shade 350. Oof, out of breath. And I think I'm gonna mix it with this concealer that I picked up from Elf. Anyways, lather on the concealer, little bit on your nose, and I put it around my mouth area, whatever. Yeah, and yeah, that's about it. So I do that, and I kind of like let my concealer, you know, just like so that everything is like a bit more well maintained. Anyways, let me start blending out around my mouth. How are you coping? Has the situation affected you in any way? So I'm assuming that she is asking me about COVID-19. And to be honest, I live in Ottawa, in Ontario, Canada. And like, I don't go out too much in general, like when I'm here. Like I used to just do like basic runs. Like obviously, like I still miss like going out and seeing my friends. But there isn't really much to do in the city in the first place, so confinement doesn't feel like horrible for me. Like I don't feel like it's as intense. The only thing that I don't like about it is that like obviously I can't really travel around and like go to Montreal and see my friends and like spend time with them, and I miss them. So that's kind of like been the hardest part, and just like obviously going out for longer walks and shit like that. But otherwise I'm good. I feel like I haven't been pessimistic about the situation, and so that's good right now. Like the first few days, I'm not gonna lie to you, bitch, I thought I had the coronavirus, but then I realized that it was just like a lot of anxiety. But so far, like, I'm good. I've been working out, I've been eating clean, I'm doing intermediate fasting. If you guys want me to do a video about like what I eat on a day-to-day basis and like my diet and stuff, then cool. I'm still trying to figure out a proper workout routine. All I know is that I've been squatting, and this booty, baby, this booty, okay, flack. But you know, being thick is a blessing and a curse. Yeah. Anywho, oh, you're gonna be like, whoa, you just put on concealer, you're gonna put on more concealer. Yes. What about it? And what about it? Ooh, I just put on this e.l.f. concealer thingy, whatever. Yeah, let's get into more questions. Did you guys see how after you put on concealer, you actually look like a decent human being? It's insane. The snake tattoo, what's the story behind it? This one, to be honest, I feel like people want everything to always have like a deep meaning. I've just always had a thing for snakes. I like them, and hence why my name is like Medusa Garma. But yeah, like, I don't know, there isn't like any crazy deep meaning behind it. I've just always liked snakes and I like them. I've always liked snakes and I like them. Makes sense, Serena. I've just always liked snakes, so I was like, I'm gonna just get it, cut it on my body. I come from an African household, so my mom did almost disown me, but listen, she didn't, so we move. Now that everything has been blended in, I'm using a beauty blender from Real Techniques, in case that does anything for you. So that's been blended in, and then afterwards, excuse me, and then afterwards I'm gonna contour my face, get it starched. So I use this Studio Fix 24-hour smooth wear concealer from MAC in the shade, what's the shade? NY 45. I use this to contour and kind of like conceal my nose to make it look snatched. Je parle français. Oui, je parle de français. Yeah, I do speak French. I started speaking like French, I think, a little bit more when I moved back to Canada, just because my friends from like Montreal, they speak French, obviously, and my boyfriend speaks a bit more French than me. And so yeah, I got back into this shit. Whoa. Yeah, so dot your nose with concealer. Remember when I told you guys I'm not a makeup artist? I am not. So I'm gonna use the same brush that I use for my foundation, and I'm gonna use it to conceal my cheeks. So basically take that. So I applied the concealer on my hand because I don't want to apply too much. So I just apply a little bit and then I go in to my cheekbone. So I just kind of like go in and like, you know, blend that shit in. So yeah, I do speak French. It was one of my first languages. I think I don't know if I knew French before I knew English, but I just kind of like learned the languages that I know through watching cartoons. Like, I learned my languages fluently. Like, I didn't have to go to school. I'm not flexing at all. It's just like how I was able to learn, because like I have very bad focus. If you went to school with me, then you know that. But yeah, next question. I've met you once and I'm so happy I finally found your IG. You're perfect. Okay, peace. Hey, it was nice to meet you when I met you, and welcome to my Instagram. Why are you so beautiful? Why are you beautiful, ma'am? Where are you from? I am from Rwanda. I'm from Kigali, Rwanda. That's where I grew up. I'm obviously mixed with a bit of Caucasian in me, but do we really care about that? No, we don't really care about that. How do we? Because I think I've concealed my face as much as I can. You know, I look like I have jaw structure, so you know. Anywho, I'm gonna use this brush to blend out my nose. Hopefully this shit hasn't dried out. And then yeah, oh, it hasn't. Anyways, we just, you know, do that. See what I'm doing? Do that. Do that to your nose. Are you on TikTok? Styling vids from you and makeup would be amazing. I am on TikTok. My TikTok is Medusa Karma. I'm active on there, but like I'm active like as a viewer, not like as a TikToker, poster, connoisseur. I would want to be more active on TikTok. It's just that like, bitch, I be getting too lazy to do stuff. Like, I am a procrastinator, as you guys might have noticed. With all the videos that I have promised people and I have never dropped. I'm guilty. My nose looks contoured enough, I guess. Oh, I don't know, I make this face when I contour my nose, but I just do. So I'm just gonna go with it. Anywho, Now that that's finished. What not to eat while you're on a diet. Dairy products are the devil personally for me. I don't know if I'm lactose intolerant. My friend told me that I might be. To be honest, highly believe it. I just think that dairy just isn't good for you and doesn't affect your body in the right way. So dairy is shitty. Just cut out all this sweet stuff. Like, honestly, I would recommend people to try doing intermediate fasting because that shit is revolutionary. Like, I now do 20, like I fast for 20 hours and I eat for 4 hours, but like I would recommend you do the 16 to 8. So you fast for 18 hours and you eat for 8 hours. You have an 8-hour window to eat what you want, but I would just recommend that you just have a balanced diet. Like, just because you have like that 8-hour you can eat what you want, don't just be eating like hot Cheetos and like shit like that, you know, like eat something that's like good for you and then go from there. I know I keep applying concealer under my eyes, but like I have bags under my eyes, okay? Put on a little bit before I apply this Maybelline Fit Me loose powder. And what shade is this in? It's in this shade. I don't know what shade it is. It's probably like medium something. Oh, it's light medium. See that? Done. Immediately after I take it. And then I just dab that shit under there. Like, huh? Do you see that? Wow. And honestly, this right here, this Maybelline Fit Me, I don't know, loose powder, concealer, whatever this is. Not a makeup artist and I'll keep saying that. It is so good. I was using the, what's this? I was using the Fenty translucent powder before and it is equally as good. But if you're looking for something drugstore and you're not trying to spend your coin on like expensive, I don't know, setting powder, definitely would recommend the Maybelline one. And I just kind of like dab it into my skin, to be honest. Like, I don't really know how to bake like that, so that's what I do. Okay, that looks, I guess, okay. Somebody said tutorial for having a fat ass. Baby, I can't give you no tutorial, you just gotta be born with it. That's what I say. Like, you just gotta either have it or you don't. Jokes. Do squats. That shit works. That shit does something. And I'm just doing this under my cheekbones. I've seen other YouTubers do it, so it must be like good for something. You know what I mean? Like, people don't just do it for no reason, so I'm gonna do it too. Oh, I'm so bad at this. And I put it under my mouth as well. Yeah, that's how I do my makeup. Wow, I'm really trash at this. I can't believe people actually want to see me do makeup. Like, wow, I'm really not it. But I think I'm the perfect definition of someone that's like into makeup but like isn't the best at it. But in the end, it still just works out for some reason. I don't know why. It just works out for me. Can your nigga fight? Yes. What iPhone do you have? So I'm using my iPhone XS 10 whatever to film this video. And yeah, so that's the one I'm using. That's the one I used to like take most of my pictures, unless I'm like doing my film photos. Then I have my film cameras for that. If you guys want me to talk about film, which I would love to do because I just love talking about film, I can definitely do a video on that. Oh, I'm using this Sephora Micro Smooth, I think. It's a powder. I have a brush. Put it all over your face. So I've applied powder to my face. Haha, so my face looks so matte. What am I supposed to do next? I'm gonna bronze after this, but let me just pick out one more question. Yeah?
Need anything?
No, I'm okay. What do you use for your skin? I can do a skincare routine if you want, but they ask me how I'm doing. I'm doing good, you know? I feel like for me personally, I feel like I'm happy to be around like my family during this time. Oh, I'm bronzing, by the way. This is the Marcelle bronzing powder in the shade Dark. Ow, the fuck, that hurt. So yeah, that, put it on the brush, and then I'm just gonna kind of like bronze this part over here because it looks overly highlighted. Yeah, how am I doing? I think I'm doing good. Well, I know I'm doing good. I'm like around my family, so I'm happy. I wouldn't want to be in lockdown if I wasn't like near my parents, to be honest. So this is like the best thing for me so far. Yeah, but I'm good. I think I've been pretty peaceful like in my lockdown, where like I haven't had too many anxiety attacks or like been in a dark deep hole. But I feel like just lately, like since kind of like the beginning of this year, I've been feeling just a little bit more like, I don't know, how would you call it? I've been feeling very optimistic about life in general. Just like, yo, life is gonna be fucked up either way. I might as well be happy. I'd rather just kind of like stay positive through the shit than like put myself in a deep dark hole, because I know how that can be, and I'm just not trying to be that right now. My lips feel dry, so I'm gonna apply lip gloss. Yeah, so that's that. I think I'm doing good. How are you doing? Let's see this one. How did you grow your feed? Because your work is amazing. I literally look up to you. You're my muse. Bitch, me? I look up to you. You. I don't know. I feel like I just collect a lot of images and I take pictures of a lot of like random things. That's why, but like, yeah, that's about it. Thank you for saying that I'm your muse. It means a lot to me. What inspires you? I feel like that's such a hard question to ask because I don't know. I feel like I get inspired by so many things daily. Just like whether I feel like I inspire myself a lot. My parents inspire me a lot. I feel like I follow a lot of people that feed into my inspiration as well. So that's that. But I feel like I can't say that I draw inspiration from one specific place. You know what I mean? It's just like I wake up, get it from everywhere. I'm gonna apply this blush from Milani. It's pink, kind of like pink peachy, I don't know what, and I just apply it on my, see that? Is it a lot? Yes. Do I care though? No, not really. So you can tell me I'm putting a lot of blush on. Okay, I'm done, sorry. Anywho, are you one of the next African filmmakers? I hope so. Who knows? Who knows what the future has to hold? Has to hold. Well, clearly I can't speak anymore. Which part of Africa are you from? East Africa, specifically Rwanda. Wow, I said it in such a like, from Rwanda, Rwanda. That's where I'm from. What camera do you shoot with? If I'm taking, well, selfies, then I'm mostly just using my iPhone. If I'm like doing my film photography, I have like a few cameras over here. My Minolta X370 for like my 35mm work. If it comes to like my point and shoot photography, then I use my Leica C2 zoom. And then when I'm doing like maybe medium format work, which I haven't really put it to use, I use my Mamiya 645. Dream job lifestyle. I think if I was like hired to be a creative director or like just worked in the photography field, I'd be very happy. So anyways, before I keep rambling, let's talk about my eyes and how I do my eye look. So I don't like putting on eyeshadow just because I feel like I'm not good at it, and it's an art that like I just haven't gotten there yet. So basically what I do is I take my bronzer and I just take this basic brush that I use, obviously, as you guys have seen, and I just kind of like put it on there and then use it in my lid. I don't know what you call this part. Is it like your crease? Yeah. I just kind of like go in there and just kind of like feed into my nose so that it looks snatched. I want to always go for like kind of like a natural makeup, no makeup, but like there's makeup look. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like every time that I've said like in this video, people should take shots because I know I've said it so many times. I just know I have. What are you studying?
Go for a video.
Yego sha twasizanga kuri YouTube.
When are they?
Njyewe wenyine. That was my mom. rudely interrupting me while I'm doing my video. But what were we talking about before we did this? Yeah, so I did that thing to my crease to make it look like there's depth in my eyes, which really there isn't. Not a question, but I love you. I look at you and I just want to love myself more. You exude big top energy, bitch. Ah. Thank you. Wow, this is like super nice. The fuck? Like me? Oh, thank you. I love you. I hope you're having a good day, a good year. Are you into astrology and spirituality? Astrology, I feel like I am to a certain extent, but I wouldn't say that I'm too deep into it, because people be having cards, reading fortunes and shit. I'm not that deep into it. I know that I am a Gemini. I'm like a rising either Capricorn or Virgo, and my moon is in something else, but like I'm not too deep into the shits, but I low-key kind of am though, so don't believe me. Yo, I've been rambling for so long, I even forgot we're doing a YouTube video. My lips now, because my lips are like what I do, and then I go back to my eyes, but I just don't know why. Like the way I do my makeup is like so messy, but just to remind you guys, like I've been saying, I am not a YouTuber. I am not a beauty guru, so I have wiped the product off of my face, and I'm gonna use the lip liner. And so what I do to line my lips, because I don't really want to like overline them a lot, is that I just follow the natural line of my lips at the bottom. And naturally, just like your bottom lip is always kind of like bigger than your upper lip, so you can not go crazy, but you know what I mean. So now that that's done, I have this Anastasia liquid lip, I don't know, matte, whatever. It's in the shade Crush. So there we go. That's it for my lips for the moment. Oh, and I got these lashes from the drugstore. I don't even know what the name of the lash brand is, to be honest. I bought them for like $4 at Hera Beauty. So I found the brand of the lashes that I use. It's called Le Flare. So I went ahead and applied those lashes. The only thing remaining is just for me to do my bottom lashes, and before I do my bottom lashes, I usually kind of just like smoke them out a little bit too. Morphine palette. I don't really know which Morphine palette it is. It's just this one, to be honest. Sorry, it's it's messed up. My mom dropped it when she was borrowing it from me, so I was like, okay, ma'am. So I go into like this brown shade or whatever, this one over here, and I'm just gonna put that under my eyes with this little brush that I got from like Real Technique or whatever. And just kind of like, you know, that. I'm gonna put on some mascara at the bottom of my lashes, and I use this mascara from Great Lash Maybelline, and I think this is like the new formula, but it's not as thick as it used to be. It's more like watery, so yeah. I don't know if I like it or not. It's just that I have to dab a little bit more into the mascara to use it and get like the results that I would get like previously when I used it. God, I know I'm gonna be editing and I'm gonna ask myself, Darina, why do you say like so much? Like I say it so much, it's insane. Getting really hot in here. Send this to your grandma, just because, you know, she probably has nothing to watch during quarantine, and like, why not? Thank you for watching me on YouTube. Like, aha, who would have thought? I hope this video did anything. I hope you guys learned something from here. I'm a waste man when it comes to makeup, as I have told you, and you guys have just witnessed it. Yeah, go follow me on the gram, and, you know, follow me and subscribe to the channel. Like, why not? Why would you not do it? Like, anyways, thank you. I'm nervous, I'm scared. I hope this works out the way I want it to work out. Bisous, bye.